So we're going to use wholemeal bread flour, Himalayan salt, a packet of yeast, some honey and an egg to start with. So I normally weigh stuff out, but my scales are broke, so I'm literally just chucking it all in today. So first off, we're going to start with some of the bread flour. I'll put some of this in. I've probably used about 700 grams there, and then I'm pouring in a whole packet of yeast. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit of salt and put about a tablespoon of clear honey, and then I'm going to beat the egg and pop that in and mix it all together. If it still feels a little bit wet, I'm going to pop in a little bit more flour until I get a nice dough consistency. I've got to mention the last step is give all those ingredients we just popped in a good stir, and then I've got 400 ml of warm water here. I'm going to gently add and keep stirring until we make a nice dough. Once it's ready, I'll put some of the flour out on the surface and we will give it a good kneading. I'm going to give this a good kneading now, and then I'm going to pop it in not the sun, a nice warm place with a damp tea towel over the top for about an hour, and then I'll be back to do the next steps. Okay, so pop a tea towel over that now and leave it for an hour. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put this onto a floured surface, and I'm going to just knock it back for a bit, and then I'm going to cut it using my lovely knife into some pieces, and then we'll be on to the next stage, and I will see you soon. So guys, I've lined a baking tray with greaseproof paper, and I've cut the dough into 8 pieces. Now what I'm going to do is roll them out and flatten them down, and then we're going to make a hole inside in the middle, and we're going to pop them onto here, and then they will just rest again. They will prove again for another about 40 minutes. So I'm not sure how many calories these work out. I could probably put all the ingredients in my fitness pal like I used to do, and work it out like that, but I can't really be bothered. I'm fasting again today, and I did 24 hours yesterday, and then I just had 2 hours where I had a little bit of food. So I'm fasting for 18 hours today. And so these will be my little treat for later. There they are. They're gonna go back under the tea towel now for another 40 minutes, and then we'll be on to the next stage. Got to tell you about the virgin. Nearly missed a step here. The old extra virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna pop that in a bowl, and I'm going to put a little bit. I'm gonna brush it on, and then leave these. It's been 10 minutes now, so you're gonna have to have 30 left with the oil on. Who do you want me to be? 'Cause I'm too messy and I'm too goddamn clean. You told me get a job and you asked where the hell bagels. Ooh. Okay, next stage we've got here, guys, is I'm gonna let's get that boosted up. I fill this up with boiling water. I've got some sesame seeds, and when this is bubbly, I'm going to lower one of these little bad boys in, and then we're going to set a timer for about 2 minutes. Let it boil in there for 2 minutes. So I'm going to give them a slight toss halfway through. Ooh, got a little bagel fart there. Next batch is in. These are out. Getting a bit of the old liquid off. I'm going to sprinkle them with sesame seeds, and then We will be baking them in the ovens shortly. These are going in the oven now on 230 degrees or 220 Fahrenheit, and I'm going to do them for about 12 minutes. Just look at them, honestly, if you could smell them. Smell. I'm going to put them on my rack to cool. And then I'll be putting them in airtight container. Oh my gosh, guys, they smell incredible. I can't wait to break my fast later so I can have one of these.